Hello! Lately I've been asked the question why I stopped using B-roll on my videos. For those of you who are new to the terminologies of video making, A-roll is basically the direct footage of the main character, let's say, and B-roll is everything around, like in a movie where you see like a scenery shot or a close-up of a car spinning its wheels, and then later on you see the car moving around the city. In my videos I did use B-roll in the past, like small camera angles on devices I was testing, or also close-ups to stuff, and last but not least I also used B-roll just to get some explanatory views on things I'm doing. I even used different camera angles when I was, I think it was a video where I did try the compression bags. But coming to the question why I stopped using B-roll. For the moment, when I record videos, and I do that like right now as I'm walking around, the video's gonna be uploaded pretty quick after I did the shooting of the video. The reason for this is that I realized that if the video footage gets uploaded, or even I have it still on my phone later on, because there's an automatic backup solution on the phone if it's getting full, I might have already lost the connection to the video in terms of what was his thought about it, etc. If I'm sitting at home shooting something, I also fall into that trap every once in a while that I started it and then I'm feeling like and the energy to do it is a little gone. Some of you might notice from like buying books. So when you buy it, you go to the store, you like the book, and you do not start reading it right away. And then the interest is probably gone. And then it takes a little time till you start. It goes the same for sport clothes, it goes for camera equipment. I mean, so many things in life where we plan to do something, are super excited, and then lose part of the interest towards the start of it. When it comes to video taking and video creation in general, for me, I came to the point that I struggled with making the initial step at all, to just start recording. And with this concept I'm moving right now, the start to record and the start to talk is the easy part. But everything else after is still work in progress. So for the moment I decided that the main goal is to record the video, get it out, get it published, get a title, then get a thumbnail, and then we look forward. I addressed it in one of my videos before, but for the moment, recording, publish, title, thumbnail. Everything else is a step after, for me at least. Because if I do not edit the videos at all, if I do not add music or sounds or whatever, I'm not even touching Final Cut Pro or any other editing device, software, whatever. So in this case I'm just trimming the end and the beginning. And if this is the case, adding the B-roll is going to be a massive change for me. It's going to be so much more work than what I'm doing right now, that it might stop me even adding everything up in the first place, starting recording in the first place. And if I realize, and if I get the feedback from you guys, from people who are subscribed and people who just watch one of my videos in between, that they either enjoyed it, they learned something from it, or they had a good laugh, then it would have been sad that the video would not be existing due to constraints of, when I have to make the video, I have to make B-roll, I have to edit. And last but not least, there are time constraints when it comes to editing as well. I mean, I'm still working full-time. Today is my first day off. I got up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is basically a good portion of the day being gone. And even the editing, etc., it all takes time and there's so much processes involved, getting the footage away from your external drive or your internal drives, getting on a backup solution so you have space on the computer to work, etc., etc. These are all the reasons why I'm not using B-roll yet, or yet again, because in the past I was using B-roll, but then I was not making videos, and I decided I'd rather go into the full habit of making videos and then refining it, instead of going the crash course way again as I did it in cohort 2, where I tried to do all at once and was not consistent. And even now the consistency is interrupted or disrupted, put it even stronger, by constraints coming out of moving files and having battery, etc. That leaves me with a conclusion that if I look back now for a week, my recording and my uploading were okay on time to the constraints I set on myself. I had to use disclaimers in my own agreement with myself, and I was happy to have them. I was happy to agree already to myself that certain circumstances are not giving me the feeling of failure. And even if it's just like that, that I recorded the video but an upload was not working for whatever reason, may it be internet speed, may it be transfer speeds between devices, may it be like I had it 2 days ago, that one of my video footages was not showing up on my phone. So the final result, will B-roll come again? Yes. B-roll will come back into my videos and you can look forward to it. I have some nice ideas and I will take part of what I learned now while just recording myself and place that into the learnings and into the results, and finally for shooting B-roll. That might be some explanatory things, that might be additional information. And yes, when I see videos from other creators, I also do like B-roll. I liked that the brain is a little interrupted in its thinking patterns due to the change of the visual. This is from my side to the question why I'm not using B-roll, or if I'm gonna use B-roll again. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content and you want to listen to more of my videos and watch more of my videos, because some of you just use it as a kind of podcast, which I'm completely fine with, would be a reason not to make B-roll. No, I'm just kidding. Then subscribe, and that's from my side. Have a great one and see you next time.